Night, we're here for Nollywood at 20th anniversary. Yeah. Okay, we're actually celebrating this milestone achievement for Nollywood. It's actually a glamorous event that seeks to celebrate the achievements of Nollywood for the past 2 decades. Nollywood is 2 decades. What are the achievements of Nollywood? What are the challenges Nollywood has had so far? What are the glories Nollywood has attained? Well, we're going to be talking with different celebrities. My name is Wofai Samuel.
So we're into info edutainment.
We're not yet at the El Dorado. It's really meeting up.
We have stepped up our game.
The truth is, we have done well.
You're watching Nigezie.
You're watching Nigezie.
You're watching Nigezie.
Are you watching Nigezie? Don't go nowhere.
You're here for Nollywood at 20. You're an entertainer and you're in support of Nollywood. Now, if you're looking at Nollywood in the past 2 decades, Nollywood has grown in leaps and bounds. But for you, what is your impression? I mean, what are the highs and lows of Nollywood?
You know, like I was telling all the presenters, I said, Nollywood, I grew up watching Nollywood, you know, and for me to see Nollywood grow, I've seen, Stephanie Okereke did something in Hollywood. I've seen Genevieve go on opera. We've seen a lot of and even AY is like a friend. He's shooting a movie now with Vivica Fox, and it's amazing. You know, and I watched this movie last flight to Abuja, and I was like, wow, did they shoot this in Nigeria? They said, oh, yes. I said, okay, Nigeria, we're going, but Nollywood is doing good.
Okay, now, how long did it take you to get your outfit together? 5-10 minutes, 15?
You know, I had all my stylists and my makeup artists everywhere was around, so I just had to get into the outfit and put me up.
Now, what are your expectations from the
very high? I just want to have fun. I just want to enjoy myself tonight. As you can see, I'm ready to enjoy myself.
Okay, right now we have Arinze on Nigezie, frontline Nollywood actor. I always like his style. I wonder more or less if he's still into fashion and designing. Are you?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
I don't really get to see much of you on the fashion and designing scenes lately.
I just have to. I'm just piping low, but I'm coming up with something very good next year. But I still run a fashion house in Ireland called Jaspido.
You're a maestro when it comes to fashion and style for men, but how long did it take you to put this together?
I would say not up to 10 minutes, maybe like 5.
So are you wearing your collections from Jaspido?
Yeah. This is all Jaspido.
Wow!
Okay, wow! I'm excited to be here too.
You look absolutely amazing tonight. Tell us about your style for this evening.
Oh, it's just a simple evening dress, I hope, for dinner. Trying to look sexy and serious at the same time. But it's a Sherry Hill dress and I'm comfortable.
Ma, you're here for Nollywood at 20. Actually, we're celebrating a milestone that's been achieved by Nollywood. For you, you've contributed so much in Nollywood. I mean, we know everything that's been going on in your regime. What do you think the high points of Nollywood, the major high points of Nollywood has been so far?
Past 20 years, our movies have better quality. That's the highlight, I think. We have stepped up our game. We can now compete internationally, which for me is a plus. It's not more just the usual home video, hurry up and get it done. Everybody wants quality. Cinematography is amazing, and we are getting better. We have the trend now of somebody wants to shoot a film with the best cameras, with the best lighting person. So it's a good thing. You know, we just keep getting better. Yeah.
Madam, your reign as the president of Actors Guild of Nigeria has actually been very successful. You've been in power for not a very long time, but for everything you've done, I mean, we can say you just celebrated Omotala Jalade Kehinde, to name a few. Now, what is in the pipeline before you leave? Because we hear this will have up to a year.
Yeah,
okay, you have another year. But so what's in the pipeline? I'm sure you have so many projects you don't want to unveil right now. But what's in the pipeline?
We are going to, like we celebrated Omotala, we'll be celebrating Peter Doche pretty soon. And we're going to enforce on our health plan. Some people have started enjoying it, so they're understanding it better now.
Nigezie.
You're watching Nigezie.
You're here from Nollywood at 20. First and foremost, how do you feel about being a part of this initiative?
Nice one. It's good that at long last we are getting together to celebrate what some people have been able to achieve out of nothing. And I think it's a good initiative.
She's pretty, she's sexy, she's elegant. I mean, I like her hourglass figure. Woo, black.
I'm wearing a dress that has not been seen before. It's going to probably, show in a show in Ghana. But this is Von Couture. It's from the Tambor African range. I like it.
You're looking nice. Extremely amazing.
I'm feeling cool.
Now, tell us about your kind of style.
You know, I'm not afraid to do, you know, some things that some people are not. Exactly. I'm risque. I show some skin. I show some flesh. That's me. I'm a Renaissance Nigerian babe. Oh, she's so sweet. Can I take you home with me? Basically, I think for me, what I can definitely say that is real about me, and everybody can agree with that, is that I'm very passionate about what I do. This is, I'm still learning quite a lot, you know, and everything is fun way in the learning stage. You know, I'm in honeymoon with acting right now, so I'm passionate. So what you get, you know, I'm on it.
Okay, now Nollywood at 20. I mean, Nollywood has been 2 decades. We have our highs and lows. People keep saying, okay, Nollywood is supposed to be where it is now. It's supposed to have gone farther. But for me, I think Nollywood is growing in leaps and bounds. But for you, what do you think about Nollywood as compared to other movie making industries in the past 2 decades? That's in 20 years.
I don't really like to compare Nollywood to other industries.
But that's the norm.
The reason being, you know, other industries had like the facilities, you know, and the economical backing to get to where they are. There are some individuals that I hear in production and also artists that have scratched and come where to make one movie was 100K and now it's blown up. You know, it can cost you 11 to 20 million. So they came a long way with what they had. So for 20 years, I'm sorry, we had the biggest jump. That's it.
It gladdens my heart to know that, yes, that so many people want to identify with us and they really know of, you know, of a truth that Nollywood exists. So it gladdens my heart so very much. And that's why I'm here to support as well.
Tell us about what you're wearing.
Okay, this is the design from my label, the Adore Couture, you know, for the plus size actually. So I'm just trying to, and then because it's themed Glam Night, okay. And then I look for the glittering stuff and all that. So it's just me trying to wear me on the red carpet, yeah.
Your hair is fantastic. A statement of the mind or fashion for this outfit?
Fashion for this outfit, I must tell you. In the bit of trying to keep fit, I do a lot of swimming. So I'm just going to flip this off after today and go back into the pool. So it's just, it's just something for tonight, really.
Celebrating Nollywood at 20, Nollywood has become a major export product to the world. Now, as celebrities of Nollywood get so much acclaim away from Nigeria, in other African countries and so on and so forth, for you, Nollywood at 20, do you think Nollywood is where it should be at 20?
Well, I know we can do better, but the truth is we have done well. Yeah. So it's worth celebrating. We're coming from nowhere, and then we're somewhere at 20. So if we can make this amount of impact on Africa, globally, you know, people get to celebrate in Hollywood everywhere. So it just means that we're doing something that's worth celebrating. So if we're just 20 years old, imagine Hollywood now, there is over 100. So by the time we're hitting 100, I wonder where we'll be.
My name is Moabudu and I'm on Crunch.
Nice to have you here. So who styled you tonight?
Thank you. I styled myself though. Yeah.
You just thought you could do this proper for Nollywood at 20. Now, Nollywood at 20, Iyabo, you're a frontline Nollywood actor. What would you say about this milestone celebration for Nollywood? Do you think Nollywood is where it should be at 20?
No, it's not where it should be at all. But I mean, we're trying. At least we're better than 20 years ago. So, I mean, we need to celebrate because the more we celebrate, the more we appreciate ourselves and the more we press further to do better things, alright?
I was actually looking forward to seeing you at Nollywood at 20. If you weren't here, then I would have been like, where's Charles? But I'm glad you're here.
Well, I couldn't miss it for the whole world. I've been the part of Nollywood in the past few years, as it were, you know, so it's nice being here.
Everybody's talking about the corporate industry is not keen into Nollywood's initiatives. But for me, I think they're doing tremendously well. Now, let's just talk about this briefly. For you, what's your take on that?
Well, I think the brands right now, companies are using actors for their, for their brands, to enhance their brands. To have the telecoms companies using a lot of actors, then a whole lot of the houseware and household companies are also using actors too. You know, I think we've gone quite far from where we used to be and where we are now. And I also think that in another decade we would have gone, we've gotten it right. So people just have to be patient and. It's just that the most annoying thing is that it's just the actors that are getting all the endorsements. The producers actually are complaining, but that's neither here nor there because we make the stars and then let the stars go on to have a field day, as it were.
What we do is a means of communication, and we as actors serve as evangelists because normally from our films, we don't glorify crimes or vices. We try to tell people what steps to take, things not to do to avoid some kind of them falling into vices that they will really not get themselves out of, or mess that would get them stigmatized for a very long time. So as actors, always we try to see how we launder the image of our society, our culture.
We are not yet at the El Dorado. We are still far from the El Dorado. When I mean the El Dorado, I mean the point where we say the industry has come to stay.
There you go. Right now we have Empress Njamah looking stunning on the camera. Absolutely amazing. Empress, I like your neck accessory. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So who styled Empress tonight?
Oh, it's actually House of Empress. Yeah, House of
fashion designer?
Yes, my love. I actually run House of Empress boutique. House of Empress.
What's been up with Empress in 2013?
Okay, permit me, and I'm very sorry. Basically, I may not remember most of the movies that have been released recently, and a lot of them happening actually, because I run House of Empress boutiques, and I also run the salon. I also run a spa, and then boutiques for men and women. So it's been taking a lot of my time. But I do the little I can do here and there, and then I'm actually on a set next week. I try to create time to, still keep my fans viewing, because a lot of complaints from them, emails, Facebooks, and all that. And like, Empress, we miss you. So basically, I'm doing it for them. I can't leave Nollywood. Nollywood is not it doesn't have an expiry date. So basically, I promise to create time maybe next year and probably do a couple of stuff for them to just have something to hold on to.
You're one of the insiders for this event. I hope I'm not wrong to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, now conceptualizing this event, what was the entire idea about it? Is it just celebrating Nollywood's birthday, or you guys had a different plan? You had something in mind on why you actually put this together?
Actually, you know what it is to, okay, let me put it this way. You know what it is for an industry to celebrate 20 years. It shows a lot of effort, it shows a lot of achievement, it shows a lot of impact. And greatly, I'm sure everyone could see themselves that it's great.
Keep watching Nigezie.
Why would you want to watch any other channel? Keep it locked. Right here, Nigezie.
Extremely Nigerian. This is where it all happens.